for tuning back into Brickview 7. Today I am reviewing the Ahch Island training. It is recommended for ages 7 through 12. There are 241 pieces and there are 2 minifigures, but you can say 3 if you do want to include the pork as a minifigure. And it goes for around $30. Here we have the front of the box. So as you can see in the bottom left corner, there is the minifigure shown with their names. And then right above that is all the information I just told you. And then above that is the Lego logo, the Star Wars logo, and then a little picture that says it's part of the Last Jedi sets. And then in the middle you can just see an action scene of the whole playset. Here is the back of the box. So as you can see, again, they have the Lego logo and the Star Wars logo in the top left-hand corner. And then they have the set number right below that. And then you can see in the middle, there's just a big shot of the playset. And then you can see little arrows going to different parts of the set showing the action features. And I am going to be going over those action features right now. So that is all there is on the back of the box. Here we have the main build of this playset. I'm going to be showing you the front and then the back because of all the stuff there is. There is definitely more stuff in the back, so I am going to start off with the front. So to start off with the front, you can see that there's like a little area to put your minifigures. Just stand there, like you can put your Luke Skywalker right there, and then you can put Rey right here if Rey wants to comply. If I know, just put Rey right there, and you can just put your pork right there, and that's all there in the front. You also have this little cloth piece that you can pick up to reveal what's inside, which I'll show you on the back portion of the main build. And you also can take off the roof to gain better accessibility in the inside of the hut. So that is all there is for the front portion of the main build of this place set. Here is the second portion of the main build, which is the back side. So to make this easier to access and to make it easier for you guys to see, I'm going to take off the roof like I showed in the first portion so you guys can see better inside. So this is supposed to be Luke's little hut. So inside you can see there's a bed right here. So you can put Luke. It's kind of hard with his cape, but you can put him on the little bed and pretend he's sleeping right like that. It's a nice idea, but it's not really a good thing when it comes out. But they were very nice, and they made it to where you can pull the bed upwards so you have more space inside. So then right here you can see that there's a torch, there's a cup, and then there's a pan right here. So I'll get the pan to show you guys because it's kind of hard. Here's the pan. But as you can see, you can lift that up. So here you have the torch and the cup. And inside there is actually some grapes. I don't know why, but Lego decided to put grapes inside there. And then on the other side, you can see that there's like a little bucket. So that's where he puts his fish that he collects. And then you'll see that he has a little bowl, and there's a little black stud inside there. So I guess that could be where his food is, or that's where he goes to the restroom. I have no clue, but I'm just throwing that idea out there. So that's all there is in the inside of his hut. But there's a little action feature right here. So when you push this black piece down, it actually moves this piece from his hut, so you can pretend like Luke is in here and Rey is like out here training, and then Rey's like uses the force and opens it to see Luke. That's just like a scenario where this would come in handy. Okay, so then now the last feature of this set is this feature right here, where you put Rey. It actually spins a full 360, but you can see that there's a boulder in the way, so you can pretend that using the Force and her lightsaber that she moves the boulder, and you can crack the boulder and to reveal a little crystal inside. So you can just pretend that she's using her lightsaber, she cuts the boulder, and then you have to manually open it, and then boom, you got a crystal. I think that's what they were trying to go for. So that is all there is for the second portion of the main build, the back side of this set. Here we have the minifigures that come in this set. We have, from left to right, Luke Skywalker, Rey, and everybody's favorite Porg. As you can see, Luke Skywalker comes with a staff. So I am going to show you this more up close. So as you can see, this is Luke Skywalker's staff. Then we move on to Rey, who comes with two things, a lightsaber and a stick. So first we have the stick. As you can see, very, very interesting. And then we have the lightsaber. And then Porg sadly does not come with anything. So to start off, we'll start off with Luke Skywalker. So Luke Skywalker, using the staff to point at stuff. So you can see he has his robotic arm right here. They can't really make a robotic arm in Lego, so they just put it all gray, showing that, look, see his hands. And we all know the reason why that is that. So his clothing is some white robes over some tan robes over a white shirt, and you can see that he has a belt with a pouch on the left side, or the right side for himself. He has a pretty grim expression, and as you can see, he's wearing like a little cape, a tan little cape in the back. Then we move on to Rey. So as you can see for Rey, she's wearing some dark gray pants, and you can see like there's a little strap on her left pant for us, but right pant for her. And then she's wearing a tan jacket over a light gray shirt, and there's also some straps, sort of like the belt Luke has, but it's just some thinner straps. And she has a pretty determined expression. Next, we have the Porg, everybody's favorite. So you can see their very cute little face and the little feathers in the middle and the wings on the side. So that is all the minifigures that come in this set on the front. Here are the minifigures on the back, and again, we will start off with Luke Skywalker. So, as you can see, you can't really see much on the back with everything on. You can just see all the tan cape better, and then you can see the back of his hair now. Next, we'll move on to Rey. So, Rey, as you can see more of her tan jacket and some details on there. And you can see the back of her hair and how it is put into for this playset. Then we have Porg, who doesn't really have much, but you can just see his pretend feathers on the back. And there's nothing on the back of his headpiece. So that is all there is for the minifigures on the back with everything on. Here we have all the minifigures in the set with everything taken off. So, again, we are going to start off with Luke Skywalker. So, on Luke Skywalker, you can see more of the belt and then his tan and white robes with the white shirt. And he does have a second expression, which is a really angry expression, as you can tell. we move on to Ray, who also has a pretty angry expression, as you can see right here. And then there's nothing else that was blocking it. It's just the same tan jacket. And now we go back to the Porg, and the Porg had nothing taken off because there's nothing to take off. And so that concludes the section of everything taken off of the minifigures in this playset.